think about when you were really little, let's say about 9 or 10 years old. What kind of dreams did you have back then? And more importantly, there's the age-old question of, what did you want to be when you grew up? If you were to ask me 10 years ago, I probably would have said something juvenile, like a princess, or like an astronaut, or the president. Lofty dreams, right? But for Scott in our class, ever since he was really little, the one thing that he wanted to do was to be an entrepreneur and the CEO of his very own company. Now, fast forward about 10 years, and think about if you actually got the opportunity to finally start realizing those dreams and to climb that ladder and reaching for your goals, only to realize that the ladder you've been climbing on is grossly unsteady. That is exactly what happened to Scott the winter break of his freshman year when he got the opportunity to work full-time for a big financial firm. So here he was, on the path, on the road of realizing his dreams and hoping that he could gather all the skills he could need so that one day he can make his own mark on Wall Street. Yet, during his time there, what shocked him and what he realized was that many of the practices that his boss and the management were grossly unjust. And quite frankly, this disgusted him. For example, one of the things that he experienced was that all of his coworkers, including himself, were on 1099, which meant they were independent contractors, which meant that the money they were making were solely based off of commission as opposed to salary. In addition to that, his boss made a very large percentage of the work that he did, while sometimes not even physically showing up to work themselves. And above all of that, what really shocked him was that the people at the company really didn't seem to care about its customers. They were more than willing to fool and scam these people out of their own money, and they were quite willing to do so out of their own corporate greed. So it was in this environment that he really realized how corrupt this whole system was. So here he was, thinking that he was finally on his way up, climbing that ladder, only to fall down and kind of question whether or not this was the right path for him. But instead of letting these negative feelings fester within him, he decided to channel them into positive feelings of hope and determination. And so from this, what he realized and what he learned was that becoming a leader and a CEO was only a fraction of the true vision that he had for himself. Because more than that, what he wanted was to create an honest business and to work with honest people who had the same strong moral values that he still does. So if I could share with you one thing that I was deeply inspired by from Scott's life-changing story, was that whatever we do in life, we should do it with integrity, we should do it with honesty and with authenticity. Because no matter what kind of difficult obstacles that we face in our lives, whether it be in life or in work, we will always know that the foundation in which our ladder stands on is unshakable. Thank you.